Buddy Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Fire Force, aka Enino Shibodai, chapter 261. So, last chapter of Fire Force was extremely powerful because Rekka got his closure. He did. Because remember, Rekka had this huge hole in his chest that went through his back, and it was a hole of despair. And that was because Rekka kept this secret from Kareem, his best bro, his best friend, about his dream because he was worried that it would wreck their friendship. And what Kareem said was amazing. And this is what Rekka wanted to hear, too, was that, you know, even though Kareem didn't support his dream, he said that their friendship, their broship was real, and he cooled him down with his ice, and that ice was just huge relief. And I loved it, and I loved how it was reflected in Dragon Question. Let's be real. And something I gotta say as well going into this is that remember that Fire Force, from what we know, or what we've heard through the grapevine, is that this manga is supposed to be Okubo's final manga. And I said going into this arc that I wanted Okubo to go balls to the walls with this art, and also with this writing, but man, this art especially, Okubo is really showing us what he can do as an artist. He really can. He really is, and he can, and he really can, and he really is showing it. Especially with this gorge cover page. Look at this cover page. Oh my god, this is a beautiful oil/watercolor style painting. Oh my god, I love this cover so much. Look at the color palette itself. You have that gray, then going into the black of the hood. Then you see the lighting of Arthur's face. It's just so perfect. And then the way that Arthur's eyes, that color, it's just so piercing, the blue in his eyes. And then you have those splatters of paint. I love the splatters of the paint, and the colors are just beautiful. I love it. I love it. Everything about this cover page is just gorge across the board. My god, Okubo. Oh god, this is so beautiful. Anyway, this chapter is titled The Night King Rises. Well, let's be real. The Night God Larper rises. And I gotta say also that motherfucker Arthur looks like a fucking Sith Lord. He does. He looks like a Sith Lord. Like, if that fucking hood was brown, you would say that Arthur looked like a Jedi. Let's be real. Nintendo, I swear to fucking God, you need to hire Okubo. Or Square Enix, you need to hire Okubo. I swear to God. The Dragon Lord's Castle. You have my thanks, Vulcan. Looks like we finally made it. The final chapter, the Dragon Lord. The heroes' party has finally arrived at the Dragon Lord's Castle. Here, the heroes' final battle commences. I couldn't have made it this far without you, Vulcan. Glad I could be of assistance. I am truly thankful for you sticking with me this far. Man, what the hell did I agree to? For keeping cool in such a crazy situation. You're not just a great colleague, but a great person. I can't help but think of you. We don't know where he is, right? Let's do something about that. He is one of our comrades, after all. Ooh. Remember what I said? And this is when you turned into an infernal. I'm gonna go put my tinfoil hat for a second. Because of this Manga Nerdigan conspiracy. I said that this was all according to Giovanni's plan. All according to Giovanni's plan from the beginning, because Giovanni wanted revenge. Well, looks like we might get some confirmation on that. Let's keep going. I remember the day you rolled up to my workshop like it was yesterday. Oh, Capo, I love you right now. Sometime after Giovanni dealt with my dad and Grandpa, he started showing up day after day asking if I would take on an apprentice. Every time he asked me to take him on, he'd be grinning while holding a toy of his real tight. Dude, this was all Giovanni. This was all Giovanni. For the longest time, I thought he was just a nice kid doing it for fun. Dude, that toy is Giovanni. That is Giovanni. That is Giovanni. This was all... I hope Arthur points this out to him. I really do. But one day when I was going out into town to get supplies, I saw him on the street wrapped up in a blanket. I asked around, and apparently his folks had died in a fire. Usually orphans are taken in by Holy Soul-run orphanages, but you didn't want to go to one of those. The thing that kept him going wasn't the Holy Soul, but rather a little doll made of odds and ends he always carried around. I'm telling you, this is all Giovanni. Apparently you wanted to become an engineer that created things from junk, so he came to my shop. This motherfucker, Giovanni, you are such a piece of shit. That day I decided I wouldn't take him on as a disciple. Instead, I would take him in as my family. Even now I remember the smile you had on his face. Soon after, Lisa found her way to my shop, and the three of us began living together. So you became a family. Tell me more. Oh, Giovanni, you are such a piece of shit. You are such a piece of shit for doing this. Oh, you are such a piece of shit. You would always imitate whatever I was doing, almost like a real little brother. And because of that, I swore to protect him like an actual big brother would. I was just one engineer running a tiny little workshop, but I promised myself that I'd make them happy. But in the end, I'm just a behind-the-scenes kind of guy. I wanted to be a hero for them like you and Shimura are heroes. But I couldn't do it. I failed to keep them safe. God damn it. Dude, it's all fucking Giovanni's fault. Giovanni fucking played you. He did. He played you. Dude, he wanted to fuck with you because of some stupid-ass grudge. Why do you think he told you about that shit about his ancestor and your ancestor? Because of that stupid-ass grudge, and he used you to do it. Oh, that's so fucked up. And I swear to God, if we find out that Giovanni is really Yu's dad, I'm gonna fucking lose it. Leave it to me. I'll find a way to fix this. You, Dragon, even Shimura, wherever he is, with the Excalibur that you built me, I will find a way. Arthur, you need to tell. I understand why Arthur didn't tell him the truth, but hold on. Let's look at that face on Arthur. Those eyes. I think Arthur knows. I think Arthur knows that Giovanni did that shit. I do. Because the thing is with Arthur, Arthur, he may be an idiot LARPer. Or I should be saying this. He may be a special sparkle. He may be a freaking LARPer. But Arthur can be really, really perceptive. And he has his moments of brilliance. He does. He'll have his moments. And I think Arthur knows. I think Arthur figured it out that it was Giovanni that did this shit. I think he knows. He's gotta know. If he knew that when Shimura's doppelganger took over Shimura's body, that was not Shimura, he would know. He would know this shit. He would know that was all Giovanni. If he wouldn't know that was Giovanni, I'd be that Giovanni fucked with them, that I would be just so disappointed. And the only reason why Arthur didn't tell Vulcan that it was all Giovanni that did this shit is because he didn't want Vulcan to get broken even more. When the time is right, he's gonna tell him. I'm calling that right. I'll put my tinfoil hat on this. He's gonna tell him. But yeah, I know that was all Giovanni. I knew it was Giovanni the moment I knew it. I fucking knew it was Giovanni. I knew it was Giovanni in regards to you. I freaking knew it. I was thinking, why you? Why use you of all people? And, you mentioned the injury and shit, and it was like, wait, something is up. Something is up. And then Giovanni said that line about, like, totally fucking with Vulcan. And that was what, I knew then that was Giovanni had to be fucking with Vulcan the moment that you arrived there. Oh, man, I was right. Anyway, let's keep going here. Please take shelter in this elementary school. Please do your best to relax and don't lose hope. It'll be a big help. Thank goodness we're actually helping. Thank you so much to everyone at the 8th. Looks like people are starting to feel more relieved. If this isn't enough to keep despair at bay, then... Reports are flooding in. The flames aren't subsiding. Infernals are still appearing all over the place. Captain Obi had said that keeping citizens in good spirits would help decrease the damage, but I don't understand. Why is nothing changing? Lit, so you were right after all. In the end, the majority of humans are nothing but fuel for the fire, for the one who set this in motion. I can't help but feel like there is any reason in helping a worthless mob who don't even comprehend the story happening around them and just running around panicking. You think mobs are worthless? This fucking dialogue. Oh, God. No matter the era, civilizations are always constructed by a small portion of the people that inhabit them. This dialogue is everything. It's so goddamn true. It's so goddamn true. He is not wrong, or I should say they both are wrong. It's sad, but true. You're wasting your time, Fire Force. Who cares about a bunch of brainless insects? As long as powerful people are despairing, the cataclysm will never stop. What is she talking about? She's talking about the elite. The elite. Not the rich. She's talking about power. Just saying. Arthur, you did it! It's the final fight with the Dragon Lord. You need a potty break? No. Are you gonna keep playing? My preparation is complete. From here on out, this is my cross to bear alone. I must conquer the real dragon. Hey, Arthur, what's with the sun? And there's something I must take care of beforehand. Besides eliminating dragon? Hold Excalibur for me, Vulcan. Why me? Hoist Excalibur towards the heavens, and it will show you Yu's whereabouts. Huh? I didn't have that feature. Are you for real? He's for real, all right. In order to make good on his promise to a friend, the Night King sets out. To be continued in chapter 262. To swear on the sword. I'm telling you right now, Arthur fucking knows. He goddamn knows. He knows that this was all Giovanni's shit. And that sword is going to lead them to Giovanni. And what Sumayer is saying is the people that are losing, that are still losing hope and are in despair, are the Fire Forces. They are in despair. And if they start feeling hope, if they get their hope back, then things will change. It's not the masses that need to get their hope back. It's the elite. And to an extent, you gotta wonder if she's also talking about not just the Fire Forces, but also the pillars themselves. But I don't think it's all the pillars that would be feeling despair. I don't think, because we don't know that's the one thing we don't know. We don't know what's going on up in there. Minus Sumire, we don't know what's going on with like Shimra and Sho and Iris, because those three in particular, they wouldn't be having this problem. And it'll be interesting to see what direction we're going to be going in. It will. But hold on a sec. But see, look, Sumire is an Adola. So, would that mean the rest of the pillars are in like a different portion of Adola? Are they in their own personal Adola? Or are they still trapped and they have to awaken? Kind of like what we've seen in Dr. Stone. I'm very curious what you guys think in regards to that. But man, those lines from Lit and Joker are just everything. They are. But it's weird that Arthur didn't defeat Dragon right away. He didn't go for the Dragon Lord right away. And I think it's because he wants to take care of the business with you. And once they go take care of, he wants to go take care of you first. And the reason being, and this is why, and Okubo, I know you're going to do this, is when they go, and this is when they go face, because they're going to go face Giovanni. And when they go face Giovanni and you, the truth is going to come out that Giovanni is the mastermind. I'm calling that shit now. Okubo, you made it obvious. Like, only an idiot would not know that this is all Giovanni. This is so fucking Giovanni. Giovanni is salty as shit. He is. He's being a salty little bitch. Seriously, Giovanni, get the fuck over it. Get the fuck over this shit. You're so dumb. You're so dumb. Everything in Vulcan's story lines up with it being Giovanni behind the whole thing. And plus what Giovanni said to Vulcan when you was transformed into an infernal. That just makes it so obvious that it's freaking Giovanni. That Giovanni set this shit up. I'm surprised Vulcan didn't figure this out. How did you not figure this out, Vulcan? Did Giovanni fucking spell it out for you? Like, I'm curious how this is going to go down. I'm curious what you guys think. Do you guys think Giovanni's going to tell him? Or do you think Vulcan's going to figure it out? Or do you think Arthur's going to have to spell it out for him? I'm so curious how shit's going to go down. I really hope that the way this is going to go down is once they go face Giovanni to go save you, Vulcan's going to figure it out for himself. I really hope so. That's why I think Arthur didn't say anything. That's my guess. I'm very curious what you guys think. Either Arthur's not gonna, and that's probably why Arthur didn't say anything, because if Arthur would have told Vulcan would have been in straight up denial. And if he hears it from Giovanni himself, then, and I think that's what Arthur wants, is to get confirmation from from Giovanni himself before anything else, then I think, then it would just make more sense. I think that's the way Okubo's gonna do it, is have Giovanni reveal the truth about everything. And I really, really hope so, because there's still a few questions in regards to that. Like, who are Yu's parents? I swear to God, if Yu ends up being Giovanni's son, I'm gonna fucking lose it. Or if you, oh God, like, who is Yu? Who is you? Is like you like Giovanni's vessel? What is that toy? What is that toy? Because that toy looked like Giovanni. That's what's weird. That's what's weird about this whole thing. So like what the hell is you? That is the question. What is you? Is you Giovanni's kid? Is he a descendant? What is he? And what is that toy? I'm so curious what you guys think. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. if you love what I'm doing and want to help keep this channel alive so I can keep bringing you more Fire Force content. There's a few ways you can do that. You can donate to my Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off my Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, friend me on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.